Hey, it's Robert here from robertcbrown.online. I hope you're having a fantabuloso day wherever you are in the world today. And today's video is all about the subject of how to stop over analysing. Now, I'm going to get into the why you need to get this handled. I'm going to talk to you about what will happen when you do versus what's happening probably to you right now. And I'm going to give you the how. Exactly what to do in what order to get this handled and start experiencing the benefits of getting it handled as well. And if that's not enough, by the end of the video, I'm going to give you where to go in order to get more support and resources and get your answers to any questions that you may have lingering off the back of this, or indeed anything else, personal development or spiritual development. So with all of that just about said, are you ready? Are you strapped in? Let's get going. Okay, so firstly, let's talk about why you need to stop over-analysing. Well, here's the thing. Over-analysing is overthinking. Over-analysing and overthinking are major reasons why there is an awful lot of procrastinating going on. And procrastination is the stealer of your dreams, okay? Now that might sound a bit strong, but it's absolutely true. For most of us, what we do when we're engaging in overthinking or over-analysing things, we're putting off the inevitable, which is the fact that we need to take action. And it's the taking of action in any direction that moves us forward. The thinking doesn't. The thinking prepares you, but the thinking does not on its own move you forward. And oftentimes, in actual fact, as I say, when you're doing this overanalyzation of situations before you move forward, what you're looking for is flaws, reasons why you don't have to move forward, or reasons why you can just put off that point at which you need to take action. And that is why you need to get this handled, because it is stealing your future. When you get this over-analysing thing handled, what it will do for your life in general and perhaps your business is absolutely staggering. Because what it's going to do is it's going to help you create habits that will support you actually taking action and moving towards your goals, moving towards that which you want to create for yourself in the future. Rather than having excuses lined up one after the other for putting things off for another day or another week or another month. Thing is, when you're overanalyzing, what you're actually doing is you're applying the brake on your life. You're applying the brake. Why would you do that? Wouldn't you agree that there are enough external events going on to challenge you without you adding to them? By your own thinking, by your own negative, non-supportive habits? Of course. So you need to face up to the challenge of curing yourself of this particular habit once and for all. And I'm going to show you exactly how to get that done. Trust me, it's not impossible. It's going to take a bit of effort. And it may take you somewhere between 30 to 90 days. It may take a little bit less. It may take a little bit more. It depends on how deep-rooted this habitual pattern of yours actually is. But rest assured, you can fix it. And I'm going to tell you how. Okay, so let's get on to the how to get this sorted out. Now I'm going to give you two practical applications, two things you can do starting today to rid yourself of the problem of over-analysing things and ultimately procrastinating because of that. Now, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to practice coming to quick decisions and overwriting that kind of habit that you've got ingrained in you, where you look at two or three options perhaps and you dig right down into the detail, and when there's nowhere else left to dig, you'll dig a bit further. Okay, now is that you right now? Well, that's not doing you any good if that is you right now, and you need to stop. You won't move forward in life or business unless you take some form of action at some point, and quicker is better than later to move forward. And incidentally, when you make a decision to take action and move forward in any direction, you will come up with answers, right? Relevant answers, powerful answers to the questions you've got far, far quicker than if you just sit here and contemplate everything, for the rest of time before you actually take any action. The universe has got a really brilliant way of showing you stuff when you're actually taking some positive action in the direction of what it is that you want. And if you're off course a little bit, the universe will give you a gentle nudge and get you back on track. So the key is, whenever you're faced with a situation where you have to make a decision about things, or you have to, it doesn't matter in what area of life, whether it's personal life, business life, whatever, I want you to give yourself about 60 seconds to 3 minutes max to make a decision. Okay? I'm going to tell you how to do that in a second, but I want you to come to a decision in 60 seconds to 3 minutes. I nearly forgot what I was going to say. Okay? That's your maximum. It's been proven. They've researched it. It's been proven time and time again that the most successful people in life are those folks that come to a decision very, very quickly and change it very slowly. And the ones that are less successful generally are the ones that are the opposite to that. So in other words, they take an age to come to a decision, most likely because they're overanalyzing all the options and potential outcomes, right? And then when they've made that decision, they make it off the back of so much self-doubt that they're changing it every 5 minutes. But ultimately what happens is, as a result, no forward momentum is ever really gained. So I want you to start practicing making quick decisions and see what shows up in the next 30 to 90 days. See what changes show up, positive changes. There'll be plenty. Just monitor it, you'll see them. And the other thing is, you might say, well, how do I do that? Well, you trust your gut instinct. I learned a long time ago that your gut has not evolved to a place where it confuses everything with logic. And normally when you get a gut instinct about something, if you follow it, you're not wrong. It will always turn out right. The reason is because that is your connection with the universal. That is your connection with the true essence of you, your source, if you like, where you came from and where you return to when your physical body is used up and finished with. You need to trust that. Now, the difficult thing for most people is to come to a place where they can trust it. But again, you need to practice that. And the more you practice it, and the more you get evidence showing up to prove that it's right, the easier it is for you to trust in that spiritual nudge, that kind of nudge from inside. It comes from a level of consciousness and intelligence that none of us possess here on the physical level. So you need to listen to it, because through that consciousness you have access to answers that you won't find at the same level of consciousness that actually created the challenges or problems that you're facing in your life right now. I hope that makes sense. So I want you, whenever you get that kind of intuition, that kind of instinct kicking, inspiration, that little spiritual nudge from within to go in a certain direction, just do it. Don't question it. Just do it. Don't start overthinking. And when you do that, it will make such a massive difference in your life. Again, it's following the path of least resistance. It's going with the flow and going in the direction that you're meant to go in. If you listen to the universe, if you respond to whatever nudges you get, then you will have the best of everything. The degree to which you do that is going to come down to the degree to which you trust the process and the outcome. And practice is the only thing that's going to get you to a place where you've got complete trust in the universal or the God force and the outcome showing up for you. So those are the two things I really want you to take away from today and think about and contemplate. Not too much, or you're going to be overthinking again, right? So I want you to come to decisions. In summary, I want you to try practicing. Don't try, actually. I want you to practice. I want you to practice making decisions quickly and see what shows up. See the difference it makes. And I also want you to start to be aware of that inner voice that's giving you a gentle nudge when you don't know what the answer is and you don't know the route to take. I want you to practice taking the course of that nudge, following that intuition, and see what shows up for you. And I think you'll be glad you did. Okay, so that's it from me today. I hope that's been useful to you. I hope you apply it as always. Otherwise, what's the point for you or me, right? Just apply it and see what shows up. I think you'll be very, very happy. Now, if there are unanswered questions or anything I didn't cover here on this subject that you'd like to know more about, drop me a question, make a comment, whatever, or you can get across to robertcbrown.online. That's robertcbrown.online, and you can hook into me there. Join my email list. You can join a growing group of people over there who are committed to their own personal growth and spiritual alignment and contributing to this wonderful, wonderful world that we live in, to make it a much better place in which to live. So I've got a funny feeling that may be you, and that, you know, you'll fit in very nicely over there. And if that's the case, I look forward to welcoming you very, very soon. But listen, don't forget, take action on all of this good stuff and keep checking in, because I'm here every day doing new stuff, because it's who I am, not who I'm trying to be. It juices me. I love it. And I literally do this stuff all day long for myself as well. I'm all things personal development, all things spiritual alignment, all the time. You should see the books. Okay, it's something that, what I will say in part is, if you really want to get the most out of this stuff, you've got to live it. You've got to live it. You've got to be it, right? So take that away too. You don't learn to swim by dipping your toe in the water. You learn to swim by finally finding the courage to throw yourself in. And it's the same with personal development and spiritual alignment. At some point, you've got to say, I'm all in. And when you do, the God force, the universal, whatever you want to call it, will wrap an arm around you and guide you exactly where you need to be at exactly the right time. And you'll have the most wonderful, joyous and rewarding life. That's it from me. I'm checking out for now. Hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care. Hey, it's Robert here. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you've really, really enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed this, then please subscribe to this channel and come back and see many, many more. Doing these things all the time. And if you want to know when the next one comes up, click the little bell and you'll get a notification each and every time we've got a new video up there for you to have a look at. And the other thing is, I nearly forgot. If you love everything to do with personal development, business development, and just getting yourself into a peak state, then you're going to want to get over to my free webinar training, which is going to show you exactly the steps to take to overcome any inner barriers that are stopping you from achieving in life and business right now, and exactly what to do to get that put right and start living the life of your dreams, starting right now. Sounds like a tall order? Promise you, you can do this stuff. Get across to my webinar training. The link is in the description below this video. I hope to see you there. And at the very least, I hope that you click the bell. I hope you subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you back here again soon.